Hello and welcome everybody to Free Wheel Station. And I think maybe we get like a sort of last episode montage, last episode montage where we have we get the crew touching down here in the League of Helidis on Gambakar, um, and meeting with and we get a little bit of like them meeting with Tiras Guild, and we get like the tail end of that where he gives you like a list, and he's like, well, she's a bit of a problem. Stop her any way you feel necessary. This is a list of five different facilities that her company owns, and then we kind of jump to like present time, where you guys are kind of like on your ship discussing your next move. So you've got this list with five different potential locations that she could be using.
So, we decided to come back from the hotel to the ship. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I
No,
mean, if
no, no.
you
We're allowed to be on the ship. I just wanted to be like, oh, we went back to the ship because it's more secure. That makes sense. Especially after, they found us because we made a phone call. Kid.
Well, I thought it was the right number. My
Right.
bad.
No, no, no. That's not what we're talking about. All right, so, Kid, from now on, I need you to remember that we don't tell anybody about the book. In fact, I'm still annoyed that he found out about the book as I point to Death Arms. The only ones that needed to know were not him. But, so, for future reference, the book is only for you, me, and I look back at Death Arms, and I guess Death Arms, and then of course Kurad. In fact, that's why the doctor is in the other room, because he's not supposed to know about the book either. Now, five
What book?
places.
I don't know
Exactly.
what you. What? I
Data
don't know
pad,
about
you
no
shut
book.
up. Anyway, I realize I said book instead of data pad. My apologies, kid. It's still something that I look at using, a something. So, where are these five places located from the shipyard? Like, which is the closest one?
Well, there's some on the like on the other hemisphere of the planet. There's one or two that are with it that are on this continent. There's a couple of facilities here in town, or here in or around town.
Okay, you said there were only five places, right?
There were five, yep.
Okay, well, you said a couple on the other continent, and then you said a couple elsewhere, and then one here in town, and now there's more. I just got
Right.
confused.
Sorry.
Okay.
So there's like one on the outskirts of town here.
Okay.
There's a couple in different places on this continent, and a couple on the other side, on the other continent, on the other side, in the other side, the other hemisphere or whatever.
So we're gonna work in a circle and start in the middle, and work our way out. Like, okay, simple. Get the closest one. She's not there. Woohoo! If she is there, yay! We shoot her in the face. Or we go, and then we go to the next further out one on the continent.
That was what it was. We were waiting for you to rule for us about if we could work the signal jammer down to where it was only like a 4-block radius.
I'm gonna say probably no.
Okay, so it's going to literally jam 4 miles. Oh, that's rough. Rough. So there's only one on this side of the planet.
So there's three on this side of the planet. One on the outskirts of
One.
this
Okay.
city. and 2 in different places on this continent, and then there's 2 on the other continent and the other hemisphere.
Can we see? We should have asked him that while we were there, but I didn't think of it till now. I bet she's got a company car. What do you think, Kib?
Well, if she had a company car, she would use it for company business. If she got yelled at for doing her personal stuff on company time, then she probably wouldn't use it when she started doing the personal, like finding me and what I know. She probably would use it then.
Sorry,
I don't know.
sneezes.
Random thought.
Okay, so we have an address. Let's bring up Street View and check out this place. We'll do it as legit as possible until then.
Pick out what place?
The place on the outskirts of town. It's the closest.
And what are you doing here?
We're trying to bring up the Street View pictures of this place.
Okay, so you're, um,
All right, we're
so
looking
as
up the
soon as you're
address, all that kind of stuff.
so it's not like it's not like Google Earth where it's a free service you can just do. Like you go to
Aw,
access this service and they literally ask you for an account number to charge you.
I
4.
hack it.
I will help him try and hack it. Kib, do you actually have the what is it, operations manual?
Character ops. Hold on, I got
The
that out in the
character.
other room. I know you want to use the
Yeah.
more complicated one, so
Well, we can do it your way and be simple, but if you want to do it this way, that was giving us the option. He walked off. I can't hear him.
I have to grab that book.
Since we got caught once, I would like for us to take precautions, Kib. That's all I'm trying to say.
Totally. Yeah. I want to. Well, when I go to hack into the
Oh,
Street View thing, I want to create
I'm
like
sorry.
what
Apparently, it's Tech Revolution. Did you hear that,
Really?
Justice? Yep. Everything for dynamic hacking is saying Tech Revolution, roughly page 70. So, Kib, open up a new window and look up dynamic hacking Starfinder. And
got
everyone,
it.
you can find all this cool information in the archives of Nessus.
I don't need to. I have the book.
Oh, you have Tech Revolution?
Yeah,
You're awesome.
I know.
Sub skills, that's why. I hate sub skills. Um,
I was just trying to give us the ability to not get caught immediately. Because it's almost like, do we want to do this on the ship? Do we want to go like to a fucking another place to do this first? Like a cyber cafe, maybe?
I'm gonna say you'll have to anywhere you go. You'll have to pay for like infosphere access fees or computer access, and probably have computer access fees as well. Doesn't mean you can't try to hack things. I know you've got remote hacking and stuff. Try to hack a computer without being seen and whatnot. Actually doing it.
I know.
Fair. Countdown value? The fuck is that?
All right, let's not do this time, and you and I will work on learning how to dynamic hack together. Because this seems like this is going to take us 45 minutes to hack.
Countdown value for each obstacle. Hackers act in any order to resolve obstacles. For any of the obstacles whose resolve entries have been fulfilled. Objectives. Digital persona. Configuring your persona health. Counters execute by connection points, with lost connection points representing damage that impairs performance and connectivity. Restore lost connection points with a repair action. Replenish all. 75% mana. Hmm. Okay. So faster hacking, dynamic hacking, counters, resolve, major repair. How do you even get connection points? Countermeasures, additional. Dynamic hacking involves three key differences. First, a hacking encounter spans multiple phases during which the hacker can pursue various objectives. A computer skill into several specializations used in place of the computer's modifier during the encounter. To dynamic hacking functions with the existing rules and encounters, minimal adaptation. Manipulate to identify as well as share sustained computer skill modifier, digital persona. Persona is also the target through which others can attack you, track your location, expel you from the digital stands. Countermeasures. Overall health is measured by connection points, even using your encounter persona, setting circumstance modifier, divided by your own computer, harness its power to enhance your persona. Decide whether your persona will act independently or will aid allied hackers' persona. So you're going to attack you and your equipment, your persona's health, connection points, impairs. Has a maximum number of connection points equal to 12 plus 2 times your computer's ranks. Restore loss with repair action. Hackers act, so prepare. Participants configure their personas, decide whether to be a lead or support hackers before acting. Attempt one check to assess an obstacle statistics. Interact with this obstacle. Obstacles check equal DC equals either 15 plus the encounter's CR or 15 plus 3 times computer's tier. Specific check reactions often include modifiers to adjust this. Countdown is timer that triggers special conditions after a certain number of phases listed in parentheses with some. Resolve secure data. DC plus process. Hackers can use the modify action to specific subskills. Checks to delete, modify, forge or copy. Module's contents is a special minor action. A hacker can study the contents with a successful DC +0 process check or related skill to speak specific. All right, so go ahead and figure up your connection points. It's your connection points for your character equal up to 12 plus 2 times your computer's ranks.
Drew, what? I forgot the first part.
So in the dynamic hacking, you each have your digital personas. Your digital
Mhm.
persona has connection points, which are effectively your hit points. These will equal 12 plus 2 times your ranks in computers. And you will need to,
So that's 16.
and then you will need to divide your ranks and computer skills and figure out how much you're going to put into deceive, how much you're going to put into hack, how much you're going to put into process.
Okay, got all that figured out.
How many do you have?
22, and then I'm gonna go 2, 3, 2.
How many? Okay, and then hacking phase. Configure persona. Hacking configure persona. Assigning a circumstance modifier between -3 and +3 to each of the subskills. Oh, okay. Never mind what I just said. I had that wrong. When you begin a hacking encounter, you configure your persona, assigning a circumstance modifier between -3 and +3 to each of the 3 subskills: deceive, hack, and process. The sum of these modifiers can't exceed your number of computer's ranks divided by 3. Okay, that's how that works. So instead
So,
of divvying up your points between, what you're doing is you're assigning a modifier to each of those subskills, and the sum of the modifiers can't exceed the number of your computer's ranks divided by 3.
1, 1, and 1 for me. Is what it ends up being.
How many ranks do you have in computers?
2.
2.
I
The
assume you
sum
can't
of
round
these,
down to 0.
if you only have 2 ranks in computers, the sum of these modifiers can't exceed the number of computers' ranks divided by 3. So if you only have 2, that's 1. So you can only have a +1 total.
Well,
So you're going to be putting it into either deceive, hack, or process.
what do you think, Scott? Where should I put it?
Depends on what you want to do.
I
Because
want to help
deceive,
you.
like deceive, is making a false presence on the web. Hack is getting into it, and process is how to get through it.
You said
So
you're going to go 2.
I was trying to do the most for hacks, but I'm remodifying it because half of 5 is what, 2.5?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So it means you've only got 2 pluses you can put into wherever, unless you're wanting to take some negatives on something to get a higher plus.
I'm going to put my 1 into Steve and have a +0 to the other 2, I guess. That way we have 3 in deceive, 3 in hack, and 1 in processing, I believe.
Well, I had to modify it because that I was doing originally the total of the ranks, and we had it wrong. So it's divided by 3, which means I only have a total of 2.5. So I had to do 1, 1, -1.
Ah, hmm.
'Cause I'm not sure if we can put half a rank in something.
No,
No,
it's a
we
round
can't.
down.
That's what I figured. So that's why I went with 2. So I have 2 points, which I just gave myself 0 or 1. I can bump one of them up 1 more. So if I put hacked as 2. Okay. Deceive is 1 and hacked is 2. Okay, I got it.
Because we're trying to do this from the ship. Is that what we're doing, or are we actually going to go pay for someplace?
Mm-mm. I'm doing it from the ship. Your higher rank for you on the help should be the deception so that
Mm-hmm.
you can protect that back door from somebody coming in and tracing what we're doing. Because I have a
Sounds good.
plan of what I want to do.
So you have lead hack. You have two positions: lead hacker and support hacker. So which one of
I
you is
am
going to be lead?
support.
So that hacker can perform a major action and a minor action during each phase. Or in turn, you're vulnerable to countermeasures effects, and at least one lead hacker must be present to begin hacking an encounter, and any number can lead support hacker. This hacker's persona is connected to that of an allied lead hacker. Support hackers are rarely affected directly by countermeasures and can make greater use of non-computer skills, but they can perform only one minor action each turn. If their lead hacker leaves the encounter, any connected support hackers also leave the encounter. Oh,
Mm. So one
Okay.
major and one minor.
So
Go ahead.
major is going to be modified because I want to go into. I'm not going to modify the database, but I want to modify the entry access port of the coding, saying that you have to have a username password to access it. I want to modify it by stealing someone else's login information and template it on my ISP as it is my login.
well, first of all, you're going to need to get into some kind. You're going to have you're either going to have to create a false identity here, or you're going to have to hack into somebody's personal data, hack into the secure data of their, the files of like who's got access and whatnot, like their members list. So you're going to have to do one of
Right.
those
So
before you can do
I
this
want
part.
to do decoy as my major action, which is create a fake
Ye-
persona.
If you are a support hacker, you can only do one minor.
I can only do one minor. I thought I got one of each.
Nope.
Okay. And I misheard you.
The lead hacker gets one of each. The lead hacker gets one of each, and the support hacker gets only a minor.
So can I access or assess?
You want to assess?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to assess here?
Let's say you learn to resolve support countdown success and special entries for the obstacle.
Plus one circumstance bonus to resolve the obstacle for 3 phases.
If you
If you
exceed it
succeed
by
by
5.
5 or more, you can identify whether the obstacle has any hidden countermeasures, such as a data bomb or a fake shell.
So
So I'm
you could
rolling.
use that one to access to understand if the database with the users has what type of security protocols?
All right. I rolled a 28.
Okay. So I'll look at the DC thing
And our
here.
computer's tier is 2.
Where did I find that DC again? Okay. Okay, so you're going to find out that the data bank that holds the secure data of people who have access and whatnot does have countermeasures on it.
Okay. Did I succeed by more than 5?
Well, what does that do for you?
Let me get back there.
If it has hidden counter, if he succeeds by 5 or more, he knows it. If this obstacle has any hidden countermeasures, such as a data bomb or a fake shell, like a fake wall that you have to go through first before accessing the data. And a data bomb is something that blows up within the system and deletes your persona.
Did you hear all that, Justin?
I'm looking for what the security modules even are here. What security modules? Well, you can tell that first off, it has an alarm.
Good. It has an alarm, boss.
So, on that first phase, knowing that there's an alarm, I would attempt a deceive check to see if I can delay it. Wait, where is that? Yes, modifying it still considered a modify because I'm going to change if it goes off to not ping the main server, but ping a separate node
Okay.
far away.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll.
I got to figure out what type of thing.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Philip, you don't get your full computer's bonus. It doesn't. You get only the bonus for your deception,
For
or for your
processing.
process.
Ah, okay. Well, then forget about that 28.
So that would be what would that end up being?
Ah!
It's a D10 plus. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess you don't know that.
I already forgot.
Okay, so we don't know. I would try to act without knowing that. I would try to access it and pull. So that would be I still think that would be modified, which would be hack roll.
Hmm. The string disabling program is various dead installing.
Yeah. So
Sure.
that's
And Remember, it's not a full computer's role, it's your sub-skill here.
Okay, so it's. Hold on, I'm trying to figure that out.
What do your digital personas look like in the infosphere?
Really tiny. And that. Brightly colored.
So my hack roll is 22, and my digital persona is it's a little white mouse with a flat bottom and a little curly tail, kind of wraps around to the back side, and it's all white. It just kind of moves along.
Okay. All right, you feel like you're making some kind of progress here, trying to get into it. Let's see. Evac, resolve any obstacles to resolve entries have been fulfilled. Uh, okay. Um, so go ahead and nothing seems to be happening so far. You seem to be making progress. Go next phase.
Okay, so what
What are you guys
minor
doing for next
thing
phase?
are you doing on the second one? Technically, you can aid, and you could
Guys,
give a bonus to the lead hacker.
did I lose
Then that's what I
everybody?
will do. No, we're here. Are you not?
You're muted, by the way.
But I hear you.
Hello,
You hear me,
John.
but you're muted.
I
Yes, we
shouldn't be
hear
muted,
you.
though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not muted.
He cannot
Um,
hear us at all.
Oh, there it
no,
is. Okay, the volume tripped down somehow. Must have brushed up against the whatchamacallit,
I
uh,
see.
cabinet
Welcome
next
back.
to me.
Okay, so if you do an aid, the check is choose one action that a lead hacker will attempt this phase. Attempt
Uh,
the same check, but the DC for your check instead equals 10 or the obstacle base minus 10, whichever is higher. So, depending on what I do, which, well,
what are you going to do?
can't remember. Oh, resolve. Achieve one successful. So that's a what's our three? That's probably going to be a process because I'm attempting to resolve to pull the user's data so that I can use it to represent myself. So if I use that, I would have to do process. So you would do a process roll, and depending on the DC for that is the regular DC minus 10 or 10, whichever is greater.
So what do I need to roll? A d20 plus 1? Or no, plus 0. Just a d20.
Well, plus your intelligence.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, you
d20 plus
get
20?
you get the plus your intelligence plus your rank in the
Sub skill,
processing.
What
which is
exactly are
0
you
for
doing?
this. Helping you aiding him to hack.
Okay, so you give him doing the gotcha. Okay.
So a D20 plus 5.
And his DC for me to have the bonus would be the DC for it minus
23.
10.
Okay, so you're able to give him the bonus.
Okay. If it depends on how much he exceeded the thing. If he exceeded it by 10 or more, I get a +4. If it
I
was
don't
He
5,
think
did
I
not.
exceeded it
He
by
did not
10.
exceed it by 10. No.
did he do it by 5 to 9?
Nope.
Okay, so I just get a +2.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Just like DC equals 10 or the also base DC 10, whichever is higher.
So it's what the original objective DC is minus 10 or 10,
Yeah.
depending on
Yeah.
which is
So
higher.
it's still basically barely a success.
Okay, so I still get the +2. Okay, so I get +5. Okay, and that's my role to find a username password to pass it as my own.
You are not able to find one. Additionally, let's see. Let's see. Well, this is 2 successes. This. Let's see. Uh, well, you are not able to get a name at this point, but you are still continuing to do your thing. It is the next phase.
I will aid you again, if that's what you want. Did I lose everybody now?
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, aid you again?
Your two minor things you have is the assess or aid. This-
Yeah.
So either which one you want to do.
I will aid.
That is not enough.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. Never mind. That's aid. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find one again and do the same thing. Remember what I rolled. Okay.
That is not enough.
Yeah.
Let's see. Um, next phase. You're able to aid.
Okay, for this phase, I'm going to do the deceive one and create a little decoy so that maybe next phase I can get through. I don't know.
I have faith in you, kid.
So
You
that one,
yank a name out. You're able to access the cams without paying a single credit.
yeah.
However, however, your ship has now been hacked, and you are aware of this.
Let's reboot the whole thing.
The Like you grab the name and gank it out, but as you do, you realize that you have been detected. They have like they you maybe you see it like maybe you see like the spark running back like the like in the infosphere matrix you see like the green spark running back on a thread, the thread that you like from where you were grabbing the information from, and completely zoom right to the your ship's data core. um like somebody has hacked your ship.
Okay, so you should assess that strand um, to find out its strength per se, because you're learn about its resolve, support, and countdown and stuff like that.
Sorry, man. Can't help you.
Yep. You're there. The spark is there for a minute, and then and then there's like a green line that like shoots out from your ship's data core and stretches back across the infosphere, um, back to the point you just hacked, like in a very, very clear line, and disappears into the matrix of like the um, GPS system, the GPS service that you've hacked. Uh, so somebody knows exactly where you are at this point.
I want to create a decoy
It's a
that
little late now. They already like the countermeasure found you. Like a
I know.
decoy, like they don't stick around to do anything more. They know where you are. Like the line like shows
Time
and
to
then
leave.
retracts. Yep. And it's
Yeah. So we
like
back out of it.
you're
The
pretty sure
weak
they got
footprint.
you're pretty sure they got like all like your transponder code, or and you like very basic level shit, but they they didn't have time to get into like your greater files or anything, but like yeah, they're like, uh-huh, yep. And they knew what landing pad they clearly if they knew what your location was, they knew what landing pad you were at. So
We're
it's
firing
Well,
the engines at this exact moment.
yep.
well,
uh,
I could just change the IP of our ship, but that'll be a later project.
Yeah,
That'll
do
work.
that after we get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, somebody knows you hacked the system.
I've tried. We tried. But hey, how about we just fly up out of the city and then over to that other house and just land on in the like yard?
Like you're pretty sure that that you've got a window that you can use this information, like that you pulled out. But it's going to have a window, because it won't take long before they start going through that stuff.
Okay, so we used the login long enough to look at the location of the that place outside the city long enough to evaluate the layout of it and
Well,
then throw the stuff back.
it appears to be not a terribly large building. It's, sort of, uh, it's got sort of uh, like a rectangular shape attached to like something of a it's very blocky in most of it, like sort of rectangles and squares, but like there is a sort of like round or more rounded like building that is rounded piece of the building, like it's in one point, but it looks like it looks like the place has been there's lights on, but there's really no cars in the parking lot at the moment. Um, and it's kind of nighttime right now. So you've
That
kind of
was gonna be my
gotten
next question. I was gonna be like,
yeah,
so what time of day is it?
yeah. It's nighttime. There's no cars in the parking lot. They have park lights on in the parking lot. They have lights for their park. Sometimes people probably work late. Um, but you know, there is the fucking company sign out front. That's um, there's a company sign for the perfume company out front.
Kib, let's leave ammo. Fucking shoot off left. Fucking make a U-turn at some point. Hit the other side. Come back around this way, and then we'll stop and attack this place.
Okay.
Like, I mean, let's take a whole day to do this, mostly because we did get spotted. And that'll give you
Oh,
time to change our IP. Hmm. And forge documents.
oh. All right. So what are you guys going to do to prepare for this? Like you're changing the transponder code and forging what kind of fake documents?
Well, I guess we could roll to see, or try to figure out exactly how much they did glean since we're no longer in ammo.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
you were cutting up. What did you say?
I say we should see if we can figure out exactly what they found changing did.
Wow.
okay. My thought is, what if we make business IDs, like ID badges for that business for that facility, and tomorrow morning we go in like workers and see if they're actually in operational and it's not just empty because they said they were hiding out in a place that's not open. So if we just go in and look around and act like we have ID badges, we can just go in and walk around.
Do we know what business is supposed to be in that building?
Well, we saw the business sign.
It's something to do with Clutchell's perfume business.
Hmm.
So it my thought was it's a factory where they make like mass produce the perfume. So if we have like ID badges, we can go in to the facility and see if they're actually a factory building or not.
Technically, if we show back up at night, we can see if we can catch the cleaning crew while they're out on a smoke break and get in that way.
True.
What do you think, Death Arms?
Sure, that'll work.
Hmm.
So we're gonna go see if I guess we just make ID badges for each of us that we legitimately are night, or we steal their ID badges. Is that what we're gonna do? Like knock them out and steal their ID badges and tie them up and try to
Hopefully.
present ourselves. That's
All right.
requiring a disguise look.
Not necessarily. We can just say that we're temps.
Or we'd be like, we were supposed to start tonight, and this is the badge we were given to start cleaning tonight. We can do that. We can pull that off. That would be simple. Yeah, let's do that.
We are going to have to pay for a facility that will hide our transponder codes. Someone that's like got their own special jammer over their place.
Well, what we could do is take our specific code and throw it back into the pool and pull out a new one. So that when they try to follow that code again, it's going to end up in the pool and it won't be tied specifically to our ship anymore. When I create a new code on our ship, I'm going to pull out a new one from the pool and label that as the one that's our ship and throw one back. Our old one back into the pool, so it's still going to be sit in the security pool within the server.
That sounds perfect. Do that.
Well, that's going to require more hacking checks.
Yes, I realize that.
Let's just take 20 on this one.
This is not the kind of thing you're going to be able to take 20 on.
I know, but I had to try. Here's an aid. Well, I thought it was an aid. There we go.
Alright, so... And this time it's gone. Oh. Yeah, as soon as you fire up, you're able to pull another number out of their pool, but you're instantly found again. Like they were on the alert this time.
Well, looks like we're done with this side of the plane.
Like,
All
Yeah,
right.
that's not working. We're just going to leave that one alone for a while. Let's just go to the facility and do it that way. They can't get
Fine.
into the ship because it's got biometric lock, so
Yeah, but they can still.
they got basic information. They're not going to have our fingerprints and all that stuff to be able to just walk on.
No, it wasn't that. It was the whole fact that you can tow a spaceship. The newest book even provides us with a frame for one. So we have to leave again. Let's go explore for a week and then come back. And then we'll just go to the facility.
We could
What do you
take a
think?
week. We could take a week mapping, not just jump into this specific nodes, but map out the other four and take a week
Ah,
to better understand them, and
yeah,
that'll work
we could
for
do
us to move around.
the scanning thing on each of the areas.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do, Justin.
Right. In that case, you're gonna have to give me some time to plan to come up with what is actually on all of these planets. So,
Well, no. We're just scanning this planet specifically because the 5 places are on this planet. Does that make
you're
sense?
scanning. You're scanning this. What you're gonna go back out into orbit and out to space and scan from there. Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to get at?
And the reason
Mm,
for that is that gets us out of Atmo, so that they're not completely honest and following us necessarily. And we'll pay attention for that as well while we're doing this. But at least a couple of days. I mean, we have created a hot trail. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay. We're not trying to map the solar system. We're just trying to use downtime activities to our advantage for this planet specifically. So the whole level of technology in the area. And all.
Mhm.
Are you good with
Uh,
that?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you all about the Gombakur then. So Gombakur is mostly very high tech, industrialized, but it's also very polluted. Um, the accord level is generally not terribly high, considering it's ruled by corporate oligarchs and not by a particular centralized government. Um, it tends to be all about the grift. From what you can tell, they're like unity really only follows where power is at that particular moment. From what you can tell in the Accord, level of technology, it's it's generally standard to the rest of the galactic community. Um, they do add like addictive properties to their food. Um, the magic level is about standard for the rest of the galaxy. They have varied biomes. They have well, or at least they would have varied biomes. The biomes they have are kind of suffering from lots of pollution and what have you. Um, you're gathering that there is flora and fauna here, but the fauna is sort of you're getting the impression that most of them are facing the sorts of problems that you would expect, i.e., they're losing a lot of their natural habitat and are dying off. Um, let's see, what else can you get from a galactic view? Um, the chord
Kib?
religion. Religion is complete. There doesn't seem to be any religion here. Like not even the Abadar Corp seems to have a foothold here.
Nice. Well,
There's
I
no
don't.
religion.
Silence.
It's not that the gods don't exist to these people, it's that to these people the gods don't matter.
Right. Kib, I need you to see if you have any cousins on this planet that aren't Gormy. This is about day 3 that I think of this.
And do you want me to figure that out? How?
Yeah, it's a culture check.
You
Oh,
have ranks in culture.
I don't have ranks in culture.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Okay. I know. I can't be mad. You do a bunch of other cool stuff. But it'd be really helpful if you had a cousin here right now that wasn't, captive. All right. So
It's
go ahead.
possible there might be,
Well,
but
nope.
I don't
Not
have a
without a culture
clue.
check. It's okay. It's okay. It's my bad. I have to remember you have to have a rank in culture to use culture.
hmm It is a trained skill.
Remind me to train you in culture next time. But actually, on the fifth day after we've done all this and learned all this stuff, we fly to a city that is not the main city that we were just in,
Okay.
and then we take transport to the other city, and I
Okay.
will pay for that transport, whatever you decide I need to pay.
All right. Let's see. Services, trade goods, foods and drinks, mechanical,
Yeah,
professional
there's definitely a
services.
whole thing about it.
Professional services. Communications, influencer, casting, efficiency, casting, unskilled labor. Grab train. I'm
Okay,
gonna say that
wait.
it's
I want to be able to take the motorcycle with us, so we need to have something that can carry us like that. Does that make sense?
you could gain passage on a grab train. It'll cost you, say there's three of you.
Plus cargo. Though, ha, as I
Or,
pet him, counts as carry on. Ha 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 ha.
it's gonna cost you 800 credits to take a grab train from a city 200 miles away from the main city. From
As you
from the capital
wish.
city.
200 miles. Remember that, kid. And we're there.
Yeah. So you are on the end. You are at the first stop of the first stop in the capital city of Gombakor.
Right, we head to that building,
Okay.
and
Are you going to do this during the daytime or at night?
I would assume that we were sticking with our plan about trying to go in at night.
Okay.
Because I can definitely remote hack with a +2 with aha once we're there. At the very least, to get the door open. So, though I should look up remote hacking right now. That way I can give you the exact page that it's on. Damn it. So it's going to be in the core rulebook, page 71.
Oh. Mhm.
You can hack a computer within 30 feet of a foe to distract that foe. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not actually what that does. Shame on me. This
Okay.
functions as a feint action, except that it uses your computer skill instead of bluff. So you can apply the benefits of improved feint or greater feint if you have them. So, nope, we're just going to go to the building and at night. In fact, we'll show up in the afternoon and do the whole. Is there anything across the street? Like, are we lucky enough to have like a gas station or a cafe we can hang out at?
Well,
An energy
not
station?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of like this is sort of like an industrial park area for the most part, but it's sort of the outskirts of the industrial park. There's nothing directly across the street. You could go like 3 blocks down, 3 or 4 blocks down and whatnot, but you won't be able to see the storefront from there or
Three
the building from
blocks.
there.
An average block is 1,000 feet. So that's too far because I can't even like get Ha to do stuff for me at that distance. Hmm. So let me go back to free will. doesn't matter. I don't have ranks in it. Oh wait, no. I can try disguise without it. So I'm gonna be that weird dude. Sorry, that weird girl that's just kind of like wandering. Damn it. This is the one problem with being 8 foot tall, Kib. Kib, why don't you wander around? Nope, because Hawk can't be with you yet. Wait, yes he can. I'm sorry. I got more range on him just recently and I forgot.
Does anybody have stealth?
I have stealth.
Yeah, because I'm short.
Well, I mean,
also have stealth.
ranks and stealth. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh
please.
yeah.
Death Arms, you should have more stealth than I do.
Yeah, I have 4 ranks in stealth.
Oh yeah, you're stealthy as hell compared to
Oh
me.
yeah.
Oh, and he gets a new mod. Alright, give us a stealth check if you didn't already, because I'm not on that spot. I see.
Okay.
Alright, so I was just gonna have you wander around all stealthy. And maybe when we get there, we're all kind of together. I mean, so we do, the first drive around the block. And
Dropping things.
is there cars in the parking lot now?
No, there are not.
Yeah, but there is power, right? It's the afternoon, so I guess we wouldn't be able to necessarily see lights, but we have seen power there recently. All right, and we drop you off around the corner to be stealthy. And so I guess it's on you about what you're doing at your stealthy moment.
To
Okay. I mean, I guess that I'd sort of like try to like get a look at the like all of the entrances and exits to figure out exactly where they all are. And I'm looking for the cameras around the building.
okay. All right. So let me just take you guys. Boom. Go ahead and put yourselves in the bottom left-hand corner.
Ah, I see nothing. Oh, okay. I see now.
Yeah, you don't have to zoom out. I had to zoom out because it was all black. So I zoomed out and looked further down. It's like, all right, I'm at this corner.
All right. So it's gonna be.
Hang on. There. Ooh, Scott learned something cool.
No, just playing with the new measurement tool.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I was like, good. Now we can do rays without doing 2 marks.
Why do I keep grabbing that? All right. From where you're at, this is pretty much what you can see. Like you see the wall of the building, right? You see the wall of the building right here. And you see the wall of the building right here. Let's see. Actually, it's a clear day, so we should be able to just see the exterior of the building for the most part. Uh, hmm. Oh, that's kind of fucking weird and bad. Trying to do this I had not considered that when I created this map. Here, let's see. So you can pretty much see the edge of the building, along here, along here. See down here. From where you're at right now. And Death Arms, you said you snuck around the building to see everything you could see. So try to find all the entrances and exits. So here, kind of be a little rough around the rounded part because they don't allow you to do that in the stages that I wanted to. So let me kind of get a little bit here. There we go. Yep, right there. And there. Da, 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 da. That's probably weird to see the corners here, the circle part of the building. Anyway, oh, well, nothing in that space anyway. So there's not much going on the backside. There really isn't. The two entrances that you can see are this door right here and a garage door right here. There are cameras around. So that is the thing. So how are you guys going to approach this?
Hmm. Well, I assume that the reason that we're on the map is because check was horrible. Well, not horrible, but it wasn't the best. And so technically we've already been seen.
You're on the
Let's
map because whether you were seen or not, you need to be on the map.
oh, okay. Just say. But if that was the case, I was gonna say we just walk up and knock on the door. Pretend we're somebody else. See how that works out. If they're bad guys,
No,
then
Kib,
Knock, knock, knock.
no.
Kib, what are you
Run
doing?
up and knock on the door.
Okay. And at that exact moment, I say, "Ha! Activate your Sentinel fusion."
You do not get an answer.
Okay. Kib, open the door.
Wait. We've had experience with just randomly opening doors and people getting electrocuted. So I'm gonna,
Kib, check for traps.
yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, engineering.
You see no traps.
Okay, I shake the door to see if it's locked or something. Just trying to do the open door thing.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more of a slide deal than a open traditional like open closed door. It's like a slide to one side or back.
So I try to slide it open, whichever way I think it might go. Try one way, it doesn't work. Try to slide it the other way.
It's locked.
Is the door made out of glass?
No, it is not. It is made out of metal.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
From where Ha's at, does he see any traps?
Oh, it does not see any traps.
Okay.
Kib, step out of the way real quick.
I was just gonna get.
It's
Okay.
I know. Just step out of the way real quick.
Yes. I'm gonna 5 foot step that way.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go right up to the door, and I will kick the door right next to the door handle.
There is no door handle. It's a slide. If you've ever watched Star Trek or Star Wars, the way the doors slide into a locked position.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So I will kick it next to the edge to see if it'll give my hand a way to get in there to slide it open.
You're trying to force the door.
Yeah.
That's gonna be give me a strength check.
Rolling at 20. Yeah, that's close.
You almost think you have it for a minute, but then it just slides back on your fingers and you take oops. And you take 4 points of damage.
Kib, engineer the door open. Or computers it, whichever is higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Well,
unlock
there
them.
is a keypad. So yeah, you could try to engineer or try to computers it.
I'm gonna do the engineering to find the components of the keypad to unlock it.
Hotwire the door. Give me
Yeah.
a engineering check. I
Can I help?
don't think he needs it. The door opens.
Alright.
We see Kib get into take out his toolkit, looking at the panel, look at the panel for a minute, takes the panel off and has the keypad scattered or starts pulling wires out and pulling the pieces aside and then manages to splice two wires together and we see a spark and then the door opens up and the door is open. And God damn it.
See, that wasn't too hard.
That was basically what in the crap are you doing here? I keep hitting the fucking turn order thing and I don't know why.
I know
Well,
they
I know
changed
why,
the
because
configurations.
it's because it's right next to the fucking fog of war button. You see an office room, like it looks like a office reception area. There is a desk up front with a chair. There is, some knickknack. There is some, looks like there was, possibly some knickknacks on the wall at some point. There's, a chair. There's like some shelves and what have you. Um, and there's a door, like on the back side on the sort of in the back end of this room, presumably leading into um, further into the building.
Is there a computer at the reception desk?
Uh, yes, but it doesn't seem to be functioning at the moment.
Okay, so meaning that it hasn't functioned, can we look at it visually and see when the last time it functioned?
Is it dusty?
Yeah.
Only a light layer of dust. I mean, like the kind of layer of dust that might have accumulated in maybe a week's worth of time. So it's either poor housekeeping or, vacation
Or they
or
discovered we were after them a week ago and left?
yeah.
That's the worst case scenario in my brain. All right. So Ha does not see any traps on that door. Maybe you should check, Kib.
Okay.
Apparently you don't
You
see any either. Kib, why don't you try and open that door?
Is this?
Oh.
I'm trying to open. Is this another one of those slide doors? Trying to just
Yeah.
open it.
Yeah, and it's a secure access slide, sort of door. It's similar to the one that you got that you opened that you hotwired to get in.
Oh, for pity's sakes! Do they have to have every door this way? Fine.
Yeah.
I go reach the control panel and hotwire to get through again.
All right, give me the engineering check here. You
Yeah.
were able to hotwire your way through this one as well, and he's
As he's
mm,
doing, he's like, I seem to be getting better at doing this, so this is getting rather simple.
yeah. Moving into the room, you can see this is an area that probably functions as a garage. Like if that's you can see where there's equipment where that like maybe like some some grav carts for like hauling things and whatnot. You would probably guess this would be the area where they load product. That where they load product or unload resources, one or the two, possibly both.
How high are the ceilings in this room?
Pretty high.
Since
Like
we're not in combat, after
it's
we
a
get in
garage.
there, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a garage. It's not like it's a garage
Yeah.
where like where a big box truck might fit. In this case, it's probably a
Ha will
grab.
rise to 20 feet in this room then.
So okay,
Okay. And
all right.
then after he's risen to 20 feet forward, what about here?
Well, there's a door in your way to go there.
Ah, well, I can't see that. He will move
Mm,
to here. Or is that still a door?
There's still a door. Kib's right where the door is.
Ah, okay. Well, he'll rise to here then. And then wait for Kib to open the door. But he will help Kib. Mostly for his own safety. Does Ha see any traps?
Ha does not see any traps.
Alright.
Kim doesn't even bother with the traps. He just goes to the keypad and hotwires it to open the door.
All right, give
Go,
me the
kid.
check.
Go, kid.
Funny thing, you tear as soon when you tear apart the panel and start pulling everything out and whatnot, and while you're tearing everything out, you realize that this door wasn't locked.
Oh well.
Kip slowly laughs at himself and slowly puts the stuff back up. Be like, all right, got it open, and slides it open.
All right. In that case, let me do something here. And roll some initiatives.
Oh, I gotta read again.
Kib actually, and Kib before you everybody roll your initiatives, but before like anything else, Kib, before anybody else takes a moment, uh, there is a surprise round. Take a photo. See. You see, as you open the door, you see several several individuals dressed in like tactical gear, and you are and you see this Sheeran Clutchill, and she's like, "Take the rat alive, everyone else kill." And you are immediately shot at, Kib. Uh, what is your your KAC without your dex bonus?
This KAC minus the dex would be 15.
So
Oh.
you are shot twice. You feel the bullets enter you, like like you no sooner hear her say anything, start to say something, when the sound of the pistols going, the gunfire, and coming at you, and you feel the bullets hit you. Let's see, it's a social 1d6.
Plus 10.
Okay. 3 for the first bullet, and 4 for the second bullet. But you see several long tables with like chemicals and vials and stuff out um, in the room. You see 4 of them, and the whole place looks like it is looks like it is set up for like people to uh, sort of measure out and put stuff together. But it looks more researchy than production, or at least not large scale production. Um, and Death Arms and Philip, you both hear the gunshots and you hear the Clutchell shouting.
Mm.
After the 2 shots hit me and I hear him say that, I was like, how are you going to take me alive if you shoot me? Good
Yeah.
Lord.
And I think Clutchella is like, I said alive, you idiots. But I don't think they're already in the deal in the moment. But I do need to roll their initiatives and hers.
How
So,
dare you? No initiative for the bad guys. They
yeah,
just go whenever you.
they just go whenever I say.
Mm.
um,
All these bad guys have advantage. What the hell?
so I need to go here. I need to add. Um, we'll call him. We'll call them. Let's see. and then alright,
I go,
so we got
Hosh, shoot the Sharon woman in the face.
19 per 18 per 18 and per 16 per 21 per, and then I need to roll clutches. Clutches, which is over here. It is she's a plus one, so oh shit. All right,
Yeah,
let's
save
see.
those for initiatives.
Hey, someone actually goes
Ooh,
before you, kid.
Yeah.
And
so
that's normal. Everyone goes before me.
Fletch, for her part, let's see what she's got. Oh, okay. So she's going first. So her action is probably going to be, let me double check what her options are. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna shoot you. Wow. Damn. I'm gonna guess a 26 hits your EAC.
It misses. Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's and 7 points of damage. Um, yeah, she does 7 points of damage as she shoots her with her frostbite class pistol. And then it's your turn, Kib.
Go, kid. Kill it. Catch her on fire or something.
Um, I can double that range. Hold on.
Actually, you know what? She's got a move action. She'll take a move action to take a little bit of cover at least. You do see that there's a couple of doors in here, one behind her and one off to the left.
Oh, okay. So that's how we do it. Okay. So Kid's just gonna stand there and do the little verbal whatever to make the spell go off, and he's gonna do it on the other side of the door, and it's gonna be like
What
10 or
spell?
5 explosions. Oh, I guess I should share it.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Ghost sound.
Do
Oh,
ghost
okay.
sound on the other side of that door on the far wall. It doesn't say I have to
Okay.
specifically see the area, but I'm gonna make it sound like a bunch of like 10 or 15 explosion sounds on the other side.
Okay. What's the save DC on that?
Oh, yeah.
Level 0 is 14.
Haha.
Let's see. And there it is. All right. Well, one of them looks at, I guess one of the troops looks, one of the, one of the guys looks over questioningly at Clutchell, and who just scowls. And like one of them is like, one of them's like, it's like, one of the other ones is like, well, I guess your friend just didn't take it anymore. Sounds like she done blew herself up. The other one's like, well, how the fuck would she blow herself up? Well, there wasn't anything to blow herself up with in there. It was like, keep your focus on what's in front of you. Another one yells at him like, and yeah. Um,
I'm also going to step out of the doorway so that other people can get through the door.
all right. All right. So this guy who's hiding behind a table decides that he is going to um I think he's going to actually shoot at you. Like he's trying to stay on point with what he's doing. Does 16 hit your KAC?
No.
Haha.
And as he
Bullet
shoots
whizzes by.
as he shoots at me, I'm gonna holler back at her. Hey, your boss lady said to keep me alive. Stop shooting at me.
He's like I think one of them's like, I got a med pack or two. You'll keep. And this one, he's gonna hold his action.
Oh, so we have plans then. We'll just shoot me and then bring you back. Okay. But at least y'all thought this through beforehand.
If you kill me, I'm
This
not coming back.
this guy is going to move up here. He is going to shoot through the door. He's going to attempt to wing death arms. But you have a significant amount of cover with that because you get like a plus. I want to say you got a +4 bonus to your AC because that's a really
Yes,
difficult shot.
yes, yes.
And I'm pretty sure 13's not going to hit you.
That'd be correct.
All right. So 2. I think he's gonna. I think he'll pull up here. Let's see which ones fail. He didn't fail. So that's 3. Okay. He's 1. Yeah. Okay. So 2. Okay, we're at. Yeah, that's 2. Okay. So I think 2. Yeah, I think he's going to. Actually, I think he's going to stay put. Like he's gonna hold his action. This one, on the other hand, um, he's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this guy is the guy that rolled the 1, so he's an idiot. He's actually gonna go like, I'm gonna go check on the prisoner. He's gonna run over to the door. Um, and he's gonna go inside the door and look, and he's going to react to what he's like seeing in there, which is not what he was expecting. So, I think he's moved. No, he moves in there, checks to see what's going on. And then he comes back out using his second move action, shutting the door behind him. How much movement? He could go, and he's going to go back here, but he basically wastes his time going to check on the prisoner.
You say close the door back.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Death Arms, it is now your turn.
All right. Okay. Step one would be movement, I would say. There, that's about 10.
You can feel that you can activate your entropy abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, guitar tool. There we go. And I'll shoot him with my sonic pistol.
all right. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. It's good enough to hit. You shoot him, all right. Like you fire at him. Maybe we like see like the maybe we like there like it creates this focused beam of like high pitched screen is like a high pitched noise that tight focuses and hits him directly in the chest, and he's just like, and he's kind of like it kind of takes him aback for a second. All right, yeah. So, Philip, that brings you up. You can hear the shouting of multiple voices in there. So,
Actually, gets to go before.
so
Unfortunately, Hawk comes down 20 feet and then through the door 10 feet
okay.
because that is Hawk's thing. So, yeah. Boom. Then I will fire at her.
All right.
Hang on, let me check the like actual like things before I say stupid stuff. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, we're fine.
Right.
Let's see. Getting there. Go ahead, Ha. You can do it.
Might have been able to hit her, but she's using the table for cover. And the bullet,
The energy blast.
the electrical blast like hits the table, and then the table sort of grounds it out. Like it hits the table pretty close to her, but the table grounds it out.
Oh, that's all I can. Oh, and then I use my action to give Ha another attack.
Right.
It's okay, Ha. You can do it. What happened? Oh, there. Nope. Okay.
That misses by a wider margin. I think Clutch will. What's she got here? Cunning. Mhm. She's gonna use her frostbite class 0 pistol again. And she is going to hmm, yeah, she's gonna shoot at Kib again. 29. She's hoping to stagger you or get you to give up. All right.
Yeah, 29 hits. So you know.
Yeah, you get hit with a bit with the beam of frost again in the chest again. And 6 point or 10 points of damage this time. And
You know,
I
you're not even following your own orders. How are you gonna take me alive if you keep? Oh wait, you guys got mid packs. Never mind. Go about your business.
and I
Y'all are
think
weird. Like
uh,
seriously.
I think that's her action for this round. So that's it. It's on you now.
Um, how far is that? Hold on. Hmm. No, I don't want to do that. Hmm. Fine. I'm gonna jump up on this table and shoot her.
All right. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. Oh, you hit her.
And I did 3 points of damage to her.
Yeah, I think she's like, "Oh, come on, really?" like, uh, is that it?
I, hey, just a little touch of what I can do. Just give me her back. I know she's in that room. Just give me her back.
Let's see. Back to
You should listen to
hey.
my isekai friend. This is not a battle that someone as delicate as you woman should be in.
Let's see. There, this one has a different tactic.
Does it stand around and fumble? Is that what?
No, not exactly.
I don't know. Let's see if he fumbles.
Oh, nope. As a matter of fact, let's see. I mean, see one. I need Ha and Kib to both make reflex saves because this guy
Oh, let's
pulls
use.
out a great because this guy pulls out a grenade and throws it and it lands right here and shoots out all kinds of sticky nasty shit all over the place. Like this
Yeah.
green this just green sticky glue just flies out all over the place coating. So I need some reflex saves to see you guys are able to. All right. Hib, you are entangled. You are move at half speed at this point, and you're entangled. This manages to be above it. The goo doesn't manage to catch Um, and I think, yeah, that's his action. This one,
Oh,
however,
look,
is
somebody decided to listen and actually try to capture me and not kill me.
and this one, Death Arms. I need a reflex saving throw from you as well, because this one throws a sticky grenade at you, like in your area too. You are also entangled. I'm gonna make him save a 2 because because that would still catch him in the mix. And he's got a +3. Oops. There we go. Yeah, he is not entangled. He's good. Death Arms, you are entangled. And let's see. Let's go to.
How is that like? How long is that for? I'm confused. As long as you got the goop on you, you're considered entangled?
It's gonna last for a few rounds. For those of you entangled, you move at half speed. You can't charge. You take a -2 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skill and ability checks. So both Death Arms and Kib, you guys are entangled at the moment. So let me give you a little icon for that here.
I just used a little netting looking thing.
That's what I used to.
Well,
That's our.
it's called fishing net.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we'll do. You guys are entangled for now. Um that's his move. Number 3. Where was number 3? That's number 2. That's number 3.
How high are the ceilings in that room?
They're not as high as they are in they're more like they're closer to a normal height. They're probably closer to like, 10 feet maybe. Um
Okay,
yeah, so 12 at best. And
12 is better.
I think this guy is going to shoot at Haw, honestly.
And miss. I'm gonna say that hit. It does.
Let's see.
What kind of damage is
Uh,
it?
it does 20, 20 hits your KAC then? Or Haw's KAC?
Yes.
Okay. So
If
it's,
18 hits, so did 20.
oh, I didn't realize you were reacting to the 18.
Yes, I was reacting to the 18. You've hit me twice.
No,
It wasn't that.
that 18 was the reflex save for the guy that threw the sticky
Oh,
grenade at
okay.
Death Arms because he was still within the range. He was barely on the edge of the radius. He risked it for a minute. But this is ballistic damage. It's kinetic. It's
Okay.
piercing damage to be specific. Um, What
But
is
the
his?
20 hits.
All right, so I need to look at. That's a D6 plus 1. Okay. Oh, so he does 3 points of damage. He shoots Ha.
Got it.
And then 2. Where's 2? I think he's going to. He's actually going to take an action this time. He's going to shoot. I think he's going to shoot it. He'll shoot at Ha as well. Because Ha is the only one in the room not entangled. Does a 15 hit Ha's KAC?
KAC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's. Ha takes 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And numero 4. The guy who was kind of an idiot. I think what he's gonna do is not try to expand and condense. That's silly. Well, he's got a few targets to pick from, so uh, he will think he's gonna shoot at Death Arms, honestly. Death Arms, I'm guessing a 24 hit your KAC.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get shot in the side by this is the guy's semi-auto pistol. And kind of fires across the room at you. But it is your turn. You can only move at half speed, take a -2 to your attacks and AC, reflex saves, dex-based skilled bonuses. And you can't charge.
Okay, so I'm not gonna charge at the guy, but I'm just gonna, well, if I get the right tool,
15 feet.
gonna move 10 feet up, and I'm
Alright.
going to use Entropic Strike. And since I have one entropy point for entering battle, I'm going to use that to help this.
Enhance your damage if you hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give me your attack roll. Damn, that's a good hit. And you get to roll the extra D4 for your entropy point, so
Yeah. Roll max.
Not
That's
bad.
not
10. Okay. Yeah, we
punchy.
see the black flames shooting out as shooting across like from your hands as you smash him in the chest and like maybe knock loose maybe knock him back a half a step like he reels back from the blow. He's like um, but he's drawing his longsword now, so um, fell up.
Nope. Kib. Or not Kib. Ha.
All right.
Huh.
Well, I conclude Ha in Philip. So what are we doing here?
Hang on. I'm still on measurement. All right. Now
He
it's my turn.
runs away.
Yes, he does.
He's just running away.
Bullets hurt. All right.
um,
Wait. I need to know where the green stuff is.
the green stuff. It is glue.
Yeah.
It is a glue type
Right. But
thing.
where on the map?
Okay. So
Give me
uh,
like green circles or shaded in for me. Give me a 10-foot radius sphere from where it's centered at. I just need to know so I can avoid it.
So let's see. It'd be about like that. Oh, it's probably about like that. Man, really? I gotta go even farther over? I'm sorry.
Ah,
Making a
I like
circle
this
is.
little square.
Okay, no? Huh?
I said I liked it. I was like, that's a tiny amount. So,
Two tokens back through there. Okay.
nope.
Well, it's like 15-foot radiuses. It's sticky grenades.
Damn it.
And I think Clutch L is probably like, did you think I wasn't going to prepare? Be prepared. I knew you were coming, fool.
Why?
Okay.
Because
So
Mr. Big Bad Dude warned you since we talked to him a
No,
week
because
ago?
I have your friend, you jackass. It's fucking
Oh,
doesn't.
no,
like,
that makes sense. Totally.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I don't actually have my own character sheet for Ha, I have to like go back and forth, and it takes some time sometimes.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But I want to make sure that I was in the right spot. Too far from that. So I miss.
All right. Good. Then it is going to go to Clutch L, and she's like, um, I think she's actually going to shoot at you now, Philip,
Yeah,
because
shoot at me, Clichelle. Hit it in
actually,
C5.
because for the time being, Kib's all wrapped up, or well, Kib's entangled, and she's
Okay.
like, and you, she's like, if you hadn't come to hadn't come to this neck of the wood, to the frontier, 28, I'm guessing hit your EAC.
Just barely.
uh, 5 points of damage.
Was that her that shot me?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's what I say. I'm like, wuss.
And she's like, your insults are so. She's like, your insults are pathetic. Kib, it's on you.
And you're a
Right.
bitch. Yeah, that's a good score for me on Intimidate.
Okay. So I'm going to cast this and then hop on it and tell it to move across the room.
Hover disk. Green. This is spell.
Good job.
Okay, so you are now floating around on a, well,
Hover
your
disc.
Yeah,
hover
it's like
disk,
3 feet
but
off the ground, and I stand on it and tell it to fly to that door.
you're
And the
still
disc.
you're still considered entangled.
Yeah,
But
but
he's
the
got
disc is
The
moving.
disc the disc is considered entangled to get close enough to you.
Well, then he wouldn't have done that because he would have known that.
Well, that's still 30 feet. That gets me to the door, doesn't it?
Well, how fast does the disc move? What's the
60.
60
disc?
feet.
60.
So half
So,
distance would
yeah,
be 30.
that would still get. You're right. That would still get you to the door.
Good. Good.
And the glue is just stretching with you here. So is it?
I don't care. I stretch
And you
it and
wrap
I
it, and you spin circles around the bad girl and get to the door. Um,
I don't
haha,
have
now you're
that much
completely.
movement right now, but there's a
I know.
string going straight up across the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
like this glue that's like stretching. What color is your hover disc? Like, what does it look like?
Okay, so it's not just one color, it's kind of shimmering between like a green, yellow, pinkish, gray. It kind of shimmers with the color on the little disc as it floats along with this little bit of goo hanging off the back.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. So this guy, so it's on to this guy. He's going to. Uh, yeah. So this guy is going to shoot at Philip. He's gonna. Oops. Philip, does 19 hit your KAC?
Just barely.
So
Oh.
what?
Haha! I don't know what a DD6 is, but you only did one. I'll wait for the real result.
5 points of damage. And you
See,
get shot
I like that
as
one better.
well, of course you do. Yeah. But yeah, he shoots you as you come past. The next one is the guy that base to base with death arms. He's going to he's gonna he's got his long sword out and he's gonna attack. He's like damn it, why won't you just go down and stay down? And does a 15 hit your KAC?
No, it does not.
It does not.
Yeah. Like maybe you duck out of the way, like maybe you dodge to the left well and dodge just a little to the left as his swing goes wide over your shoulder, you know. Um and that's what he's got. Numero 3 right here. He this guy, he's going to actually let's see, what would that be? Uh, We'll give it the same chance there. So he's actually going to try to jump on you, Kib, and stop you. Uh, but this is a combat maneuver, so it's your KAC plus 8. And does 22 hit that?
No.
Okay, yeah. So he manages to not grab you. Um, that's his action. And
Hey, no touchy touchy. Leave me alone.
the other guy, um, I think he's going to take a shot at you. I'm going to guess that hit. A 26.
Me? No. Clear miss. Yes.
Uh, You get shot again as the other guy nails you for another 5 points of damage. And
Ow!
Clutchella is like, focus on the others. Eliminate them and the rats won't be a problem.
Sure, we won't.
And
Wake up in there.
and this guy, he's gonna shoot at Philip.
Miss. Shoot me!
Does 17 hit your KAC?
Just barely.
And you get shot again for 2
Ah!
points of damage. He wings you. Death Arms.
Kill his stuff, Death Arms. Go bite his face off.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Would 15 have hit your KAC with a -2 penalty? I'm just thinking about it because you do have the penalty to your armor class.
No.
Okay. What is your KAC?
My KAC is 19.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. All right. But it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So, since I'm face to face with this guy, and I'm not going to be using my movement speed, I am going to go ahead and take that and turn it into an entropic point.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna save that entropic point, and I will just try to stab this guy. I'm gonna be like, all right, fine. You want to go stabby stabby? I'll go slicey slicey.
That is not enough.
Yeah.
Like you have trouble finding your footing after your dodge, and you are unable to like follow through with the attack as well as you'd like. But Philip, it is on you now.
Hmm. Oh. Kill them. Hmm. Oh man. Didn't mean to close it.
Yeah, I think that
You think what's
well,
next?
guys, I think what like the guy like that's I think this guy back here is yelling encouragement to the one that's fighting Death Arms. Like, come on, man, you can take him. Come on, he's a he's not even a member of he's not even in good standing with the guild anymore. Nobody's gonna care. Kick his ass, man.
Yeah, we'll just wait till I kick your ass, you piece of shit.
He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Philip, what are you up to? Oh shit. Who'd you I'm guessing
I
you were
was
shooting
aiming
at
at
Buck.
her.
All right.
I've been aiming at her every time I've came in the room.
And does your hand cannon have a critical hit effect other than
Yeah,
the extra damage?
destructive. Use the weapon with power positive energy to allow undead to exist. So no.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So nothing against her. So it's
But I
12.
definitely let
Okay.
her know that I can see her.
All right.
I'm like, that's how you hit somebody.
You're like, ah, shit, man. This is my newest. This is my newest outfit, you bitch.
It's out of season.
All right. We are at 11:22, and I'm going to ask you guys a question here. Do you want to try to go another round, or do you want to hold this till next week and can finish the battle up next week? You're not probably going to finish it in one round. But right now, as it stands, we're at the top of the initiative order, which is probably the best place to create a break. We can either try to go another round if you guys want to and break at the end of the next round, or we can just go ahead and break here and do sign-offs. It's up to
I'd
you.
say one more round because I want to open this door.
One more round? That's one for one more round. What about the other? What about
It's good
the
for one
rest of
more
you?
round.
Yeah, we can go one more round.
All right. Well, then Kletch is going to open up with a shot at Philip again. On the heels of yelling about it, she's like, "You wouldn't even know the season's here," and you smell like a horrible. You smell like a swamp rat. And 23 with your EAC.
Oh, that just barely hits.
I love how you just say it barely hits no matter what I roll.
Well, you haven't missed yet.
8 points of damage as she hits you with a
Ow.
frost beam. All right. Uh, Kib.
I'm gonna open this door and float in.
Open yourself to an attack of opportunity because dude is still right next to you and he's going to try to grab you.
He could try.
He can try. He might not succeed, but he can certainly try. He did not succeed, but he certainly
Nope.
tried. All right. So you open the door. Um, come on. You can see into the room. You see Gormy laying on the floor. She looks like she's been beaten and kind of malnourished, and unconscious. Um, you expended a move action to open the door and a move action to move inside.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let me go back. Where am I here? I keep forgetting which is which. Sorry. All right. Uh, Philip, you're being shot at again. Uh,
Yeah.
15 for your KAC.
I think that one actually. Um, 15 for KSC, dismiss. Haha, you finally missed.
Yeah. It, yeah. It's like, damn it. He's like, and this one is fighting Death Arms. His buddy in the background is like, come on, man, come on, you got this, you got this. He ain't nothing but big. I'm guessing 13 probably doesn't hit your KAC.
That'd
It
be
does
correct.
not.
Yeah, he misses. This guy, he is still on your tail. This time he's just gonna pull out his long sword. He's like, I am tired of messing with this. You are not gonna make a fool out of me.
You've already done that twice, but go ahead.
22 hit your KAC, I guess.
Yes.
And let's see what what's the plus
Yeah.
on that.
Because it's 15.
Yeah. Yeah, and he manages to hit you with his long sword. He catches you he catches your leg for 4 points of damage. And meanwhile, number two's right here. He's like, yeah, he's seeing that fell like I think he's probably going to. He can still shoot from there. He's gonna. No, he'll take a step over. But he is going to continue shooting at Philip.
Keep shooting me. He keeps missing.
Well, you're being shot at by like 4 different people. Like,
I know. Oh, that one
it's
hits,
16. That's
but just barely.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not even bleeding yet.
And 4. This guy's probably is going to take a shot at you too. He's like,
I have a random question. That dude that stepped into the line of the string that's going off from that puddle to the hover disk.
let's see. We'll
I
deal
just
with
thought
that
about
in
that.
just a. Let's see. We'll deal with that in a minute. 20 plus. Oh wait, that's what it was. So he's Philip, you're being shot at again. Does 13 hit your KAC?
13 does not hit.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah. So Philip, you're just standing there in this hail of gunfire. Um, we've got and Death Arms is squared off against a guy. And fucking Kib's trying to get to Gormy. And Death Arms, it's your turn.
To use the entropy point to help with this entropic strike.
Alright. That is probably not. Nope, that is not enough to hit. You just barely miss. He dodges out of the way. He's like the black flames covering your hand as as you take a shot right at his face, and it looks like it might hit him for half a second, and then he flinches out of the way, and you punch wide of him. Um,
Damn stubborn bastard.
Philip, it's on you now.
I'm with it now.
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope, that's a miss. All right.
Hmm.
Gonna take a
Well,
move action, or you gonna take a move action, or are you going to use a move action to do something else, or are you gonna?
okay.
Okay, you're gonna get base to base. All right,
Mhm.
charge. Da 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 da. All right. Well, that takes us to the end of this round of combat. Um, and we will be able to finish up next week, hopefully. Um, kind of an intense battle going on here. But everybody kind of send me your player choice awards, and I guess let's start doing some sign-offs.
Hello. Night. And I'm getting my ass kicked. In this little battle here. Just trying to take me out, knowing I can come back to life once. With that said, this is the only thing I get to play in, at least right now. And I have a lot of fun doing it. It was nice for everyone to show up. Thank you. And all of the other people, thank you too, that watch it during the week when we're not actually on. With that said, on to Psychopath.
Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm Scott. Sorry, whatever. I have multiple names. I'm like Kib. Kib. Kib is scatterbrained. He's fine. He's all right. What else am I in? Um, so when we return for Lands of Ibarian, we're on a break from that for a while, which is cool. When I come back, I'm everybody's favorite little cat for that. Um, and then on Sundays, we're trying to do the rest of season 2 in the Doctor Who game on Sunday, and I'm the GM of that. Last session was kind of fun and awesomeness. little memory thing of people that's watched the show before. And next episode will be even more fun. But that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it.
And I still need your player's choice, Scott. All right.
There.
All right. Soul Demon, you're up.
All right. Hello, I am Soul Demon. I played Death Arms, the melee hand-to-hand combat badass, and I play in Restoration of Gallifrey, which is the Doctor Who game. So far, so good. Haven't died. Will never die, because every character I make is a badass.
All right. Well, I guess that brings it back around to me then. Uh, um, First of all, bookkeeping. This is a three-way tie. I'm gonna go ahead and give you all 25 each, because it should go down to like 50 or some 15 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't want to do the three-way math to split it that hard. And we did get some role playing in the midst of combat. Um, so all right. But with that said, I am Majestic King Zerat. You can catch me here on Monday nights for Freewheel Station. It's the only thing I'm doing right now. That may eventually change, but until that, and until until that does, this is where you can find me. I guess that's all we really have for tonight. So let's bring out the dragon and get out of here.
Bring
Bring
out
out
the
the
dragon!
dragon!
La la la. La 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 la.
Chicken feet.
Chicken feet? I like chicken.
Yeah, like chicken legs, but it's just their feet.
Chicken feet. Are we clear?
I haven't received a message yet.
Okay. In that case.